Okay, so please go ahead. So just let me give some introduction. So Assalamu alaikum all. And today we will be doing presentation for the project that you guys have completed. So first of all, I've already reviewed offline, so it's amazing work. So congrats to come to this point. Uh, and today we're gonna do presentation, and like I said, whoever present the best will be, and you both are amazing, first of all. So it's not like one is better the other. So please don't take this way. But for the sake of this presentation, there will be, a better will be the first and the other one would be the second. But it has nothing to do with what you guys can do and cannot. All right, so please start.
Yes, sir. I'm just entering in the meeting. Sure. My screen is sharing.
Yes, I can see your screen. Abia, can you also see screen?
So, Assalamu alaikum, everyone, and sir. I'm Ume and I made Space Invader game in Python using Pygame. So now I'm going to share all the codes and the logic behind these codes. So let's start. First of all, I imported some basic libraries to create this game. The first one is math. I imported this library to calculate the distance between the bullet and the pillar enemy. So this is for that. I will explain you further. And that after that, I imported random. This is for the random appearance of the enemies because I want the random appearance of them. So then I imported Pygame, and from Pygame, I imported Mixer. Mixer is for using the sound effects and music, background music in my game. So Mixer is for that. Then I initialized the game, pygame.in. This code is used for initializing the Pygame in your program because I want to use all the modules of Pygame. Then I created the screen, pygame.display set mode. This code is used for setting the display of your program. 800 and 400, its width is 800 and height is for 600 pixels. Then I added background, pygame.image.load. This code is used for loading image from your gallery. So this code will be used for that. Then this is the background PNG location in my gallery. After that, I added mixer music dot dot. This code will load the music from your gallery. So it's its location of background music, and then at mixer.music.play. This code is used for the playing music in your game. After that, -1 in parentheses, this code is used for the because I want to play this music in a loop. So this is for that. Then I added caption and icon. Pygame.display.set caption. Caption is the name that you're giving to your program. So this code will add the name of your programs. The name of my program is Space Invader. Then I added icon. Icon is equal to pygame.image.load. This will load the image from my gallery, and the icon image is UFO PNG. Then I added pygame.display.set icon. This code will set the icon with the caption. An icon is variable of the UFO PNG. Then I added player. Player image is equal to pygame.image.load, and this is the location of player PNG in my gallery. And then player X horizontal position will be equal to 370, and player Y means vertical position will be equal to 480. Then player exchange will be equal to 0. And here enemy image, enemy's horizontal and vertical positions are empty because I want the random positions of my enemies. So these are empty and I edit here. Then number of enemies are 6. The only 6 enemies will appear on the screen. Then I added for loop. This is a for loop for I in range number of enemies. And then enemy.image.append pygam.image.load. This is the enemy PNG and append. We use the append method is used to add an element to the end of a list. It is commonly used when you want to grow a list dynamically without creating a new list. So append with parentheses is used for that. Then I added the PNG of enemy and enemy X append, enemy Y append. X and Y are horizontal and vertical positions. So then random 0 to 736 and in vertical it's random from 50 to 150. This means I gave a specific area to my enemies to appear in them. So they can appear randomly, but there is a specific area for them. So that specific area is this. After that, enemy X change append 4, enemy Y change append 40. Enemy exchange for means this defines how much enemy will move horizontally. And enemy Y change 40, this defines the amount enemy move vertically after iteration. This value means enemy will drop down 40 pixels when they reach the edge of the screen. Then bullet. Bullet state, ready state will be equal to means you can see the bullet on the screen, and fire state will the bullet is currently moving means you are seeing the bullet on the screen. Then I added bullet image here. This is the code of loading image, and this is bullet PNG location in my gallery. Then bullet X horizontal position is equal to 0 because I'm not giving a specific horizontal position to bullet because I want the bullet will be fired from the place where my player lies. So player horizontal position and bullet's horizontal position will be equal. Then bullet Y vertical position will be equal to 480, and then bullet X change will be equal to 0 and bullet Y change will be equal to 10. And then bullet state will be equal to ready. Means it's not showing on the screen, but it's there. After that, score. Score value will be equal to 0. As we start the game, the score will be 0 because we haven't done any action in our game. Then font. Font is that thing that we are giving a style to our text or to our writing. So pygame.font.font, this card is used for giving a style to your game. And the font name is Free Sans Bold TTF. So this is the font name that I'm giving to my score text, and its size is 32. Then text X equal to 10, text Y equal to 10. It will show on the top left corner. Then game over font. Game over message is over font, pygame.font.font, same font, and its size will be 64. Then def is means define. Define show score and xy its position 10 10, and then score equal to font render. Render means the font will the pygame will work on the same font that I had added here. So this is the variable of this font and render. It will work on the same font. Then score plus colons, it will print, and then plus string score value. This is the variable. And then true is for that because I want the score text on my game until I'm playing the game. So after that, 255, 255, and 255. It is the code of white color. Then screen.blade score xy. This will show the score and its position on the screen. This will display it on the screen. and then define game over text. Over text is equal to over font or render, and a game over message will show on the screen, and 255 its color will be same white, and screen will just display this over text on the screen, and its position will be equal to 200 and 250. This will show on this position. After they define player XY, its position of player's position, and then screen split player image and XY. This will display the player image and its position on the screen. And then define enemy XYI. I is for because we added enemy PNG in a for loop, so this is for that. I means iterator. Then screen bullet, screen will display enemy image with the iteration and XY its position. Then fire bullet and its position global. In Python, the global keyword enables you to modify a global variable from within a local scope, allowing changes to a variable defined outside the current function or block. So this will work for that. Then bullet state, the bullet state and equal to fire means when we'll fire, so screen will bullet image, and it will add 16 in its horizontal position and 10 in its vertical position. Then define is collision. Is collision means check if there is a collision between 2 points. Here the 2 points are enemy X and enemy Y, bullet X and bullet Y. These are the 2 points. It have to check is there any collision between these 2 points. So distance equal to method is called math.pop. Math.pop method returns the value of x raised to power y. If x is negative and y is not an integer, it returns a value error. This method converts both arguments into a float. So math.pop is for that enemy x minus bullet x2 plus math.pop enemy y minus bullet y2. So this will calculate the distance between the 2 points. If distance is less than 27, return true, else return false. This means if the calculated distance is less than 27, it means the bullet is enough close to enemy to register a collision. Otherwise, no collision is detected. If true, a collision occur. If false, a collision not occur. So this is for that. After that, a game loop running equal to true means until we are not creating our game, it will run on the screen. Then while running, screen.fill 000. 000 is the code of black color. So screen will be filled with the black color, and then background image, screen bullet background image on the display, and 000. Its position is 000 because I want the background image to cover all over the screen. Then for event in pygame.event.get. Event means a key is pressing that got an event. So if the pygame is getting an event, and if event type is equal pygame.query, if the person which is playing the game is querying now, so running equal to false means game will stop. Then if keystroke is pressed, check whether it's right or left. If event type is equal pygame key down. Key down means the key is being pressed or is pressing. Someone is pressing that key, that key will go down. So that means the key down in pygame. If event key is equal pygame key left, player exchange will be equal to -5. If the pygame, if the left key is being pressed, then the player's horizontal position will be into -5. It will move -5 in the left direction. So if right key is being pressed, then player's horizontal position will move in 5, it will move in right. So if event key is equal pygame key space, and if bullet is ready, bullet state is ready, bullet sound mixer sound, this is the code of laser sound and location of laser sound, and bullet sound dot play, parenthesis, bullet X equal to player X, fire bullet X, bullet Y. So now this means if the space bar is being pressed and bullet state is also ready, means it's not showing on the screen right now, then bullet will be fired and the bullet sound will play. This will play the bullet sound and bullet will be fired from the player's horizontal position. Then fire bullet, and this is the position bullet X means the player's X and bullet Y means 10. So this will bullet Y means 480. Sorry, this is for that. And after that, if event type is equal pygame key up, means the key is not pressing. Then if event key is equal pygame key left or event key equal pygame key right, player exchange will be 0. So here, this checks if the release key is either left arrow key or right arrow key. Then, which means that player horizontal movement will stop. Player exchange means 0. The movement will stop of our player. If there is none of the both keys are pressing, then a player will not move. Player X plus equal to player exchange. If player X less than or equal to 0, player X 0. If player X is greater than or equal to 736, player X equal to 736. We also have to check that player's X position stays within the screen boundaries to prevent player from moving off the screen. So this is for that. We have to make sure that our player stays on the screen. And after that, enemy movement for I in range, number of enemies, if enemy Y iterator less than 40, for J in range, number of enemies, enemy Y is equal to 2000, game over text and break. This code is for if enemy reaches the left edge of the screen. This means if the enemy is entering in the our player's area, the vertical area of our display is 480. The remaining 40 is our player's area. So if the enemy is entering in our player area, so the game will be over and game over text will shown on the screen and loop will break, means game will stop. So if the enemy is entering in our player's area, the game will over. Then enemy X iterator plus equal to enemy exchange iterator. If enemy X iterator is less than or equal to 0, enemy exchange iterator equal to 4. Enemy Y iterator is plus equal to enemy Y change I. So this means if enemy reaches the left edge of the screen greater less than or equal to 0, it changes direction by setting enemy exchange to 4. Moving right and also moves vertically by adjusting enemy Y using enemy Y change. And the similar action will be triggered here. So similarly, if an enemy reaches at the edge of the right, it changes direction by setting enemy exchange to -4, moving left and again moves down vertically. Means our enemy is bouncing at the edge of our screen, it will drop down and start to move in opposite direction again. After then is collision. This function check if me. So this is the enemy position and the collision. If the collision is occurred, that means the bullet is hitting the enemy, then explosion sound will play. This is the location of explosion sound, and this card is used for to play the explosion sound. Then bullet Y equal to 480. Bullet state equal to ready. Score value plus equal to 1. This means if collision is detected, the following actions will be triggered. The bullet position is reset to 480 to the bottom of the screen. The bullet state is set to ready, means bullet is ready to fire again, and the score is increased by 1. Enemy Xi equal to random random 0 to 736. Enemy Yi is equal to random random 50 to 150. This reset the enemy position to a random location on the screen after it's hit. There is a random appearance of my enemies, but this is a specific area for them. So enemy xi, enemy yi. This will reset the position of enemies and it will show on the screen again. So after that, if bullet vertical position is less than or equal to 0, bullet vertical is equal to 480, bullet state equal to ready. This means the bullet starts at position bullet X 480 and remains in the ready state. If bullet state is fire, means if we have pressed the space bar and uh, bullet is fired, then fire bullet and it will show the bullet image on the screen and its position. Bullet X is player's position and bullet Y 480. So bullet minus equal to bullet Y change. Once the bullet reaches the top of the screen, bullet Y, this means bullet Y is less than or equal to 0. It resets its position to 480 and the state changes back to ready, for the next shot. This logic ensures that continuous upward movement of the bullet when fired and proper reset of the bullet for reusability. Player X, player Y, show score text Y, pygam.display.update parentheses. This is for because we have to move our player in left or in right. It will move over and over, and our score will be increased over and over. So that will be increased, and our player will move again. So Pygame have to display update this on the display. So our score will be increased. Pygame have to increase our scores, and when we press the left or right key, Pygame have to display the player's position on the other side. So that's all. That's the logic behind the course that I wrote in the game. And thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to explain this. And thank you to Sir Farhan to teach us this high level language in our comforts. Thank you very much.
No worries. This is excellent. I'm clapping and my camera is not turning on. Otherwise, you would have seen me clapping. But this is highly impressive. And like I said, knowing what you are doing in your code is like a huge thing because um, if you don't know what you're doing, then it's like shooting in the dark, like you don't know what will happen. And how old are you again?
I'm 13
So
and
mashallah, excellent. I mean, and
previous
you,
October.
yeah, and you ex went over a few of the things that are more specific to mathematics. So have you started studying those things like graphs, for example, x and y, or power exponent like power, the function that you were using? Have have you
I
started
don't
studying
understand
that in
your word.
mathematics? I'm just
Yes,
curious.
sir.
Okay, this is because you are using some of the mathematics stuff uh, that is taught in like when you are older. So this is again very impressive. And
Thank you very much, sir.
so can you run this program? By the way, I copied the images you sent, and now I also was able to run it with the
Okay,
images you
I'm
sent.
running it.
Yeah.
So first,
Are you sharing your screen?
yes, sir. Just sharing my screen.
So is it taking more time? Because we also have to go over Abira's code. So maybe we can switch to Abira. She can share her screen and go over the code, please. Oh, go ahead. I started seeing it and then it stopped again.
Sir, can I share it with my mobile screen?
Yeah,
But
I just want you to be able to go over code, game and display. So what was, yeah, okay, go ahead.
Şuna kamera çekilecek kana. Sir, yeah. I'm sharing my, I'm trying to do it, but it's
So
not
you were showing me
showing.
the code. You could have run from there. Just click on play button.
My game is running, but the screen sharing is not working well.
But you were sharing the screen of the
Let
code.
me try once again.
You should have just click on the run and it would have just
407 6 meeting 30 60.
It's okay. We can check, you can figure out and then we can go over Peter's code in the meantime.
Yes, sir, sure.
Okay, Abir, can you go next and show and present your code? It's all up to
Yes,
you.
sir.
You are mute if you're speaking. You are mute in case you are speaking.
Sorry, sir. I'm sharing it now.
Sure, go ahead.
Sir, is it visible?
Yes, it is now.
Okay, so I made a scientific calculator, and this program is used to perform different mathematical operations. So users can choose from a menu of 8 operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, square root, etc. And they will get the result based on their input. So the key components of the code are the import math and the menu display. The import math imports the math library, which helps with advanced calculations like square root and percentage calculations and round off. And the menu display are the program displays of the program displays a menu of operations like addition, etc. And now, how does the program work? So, first, the program starts with a welcome message and displays the available operations. The users can choose from the operations, like the user enters the number 1 to 8 corresponding to the operation they want. If the user selects basic operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division, the program takes two numbers as input and performs the calculation. For advanced operations like square root, power, percentage, or rounding, the program asks for additional input based on what's needed. The error handling, the code prevents errors like dividing by zero. It also ensures valid inputs for operations like square roots and percentages.
Can you scroll below so I can see more for yes?
Okay, so the so here it is that if choice is 1, so then the result will be like first number will be added to the second. If choice is 2, then number 1 will be subtracted from number 2. If choice is equals to 3, then it will print the result number 1 multiplied by number 2. If choice is 4 and if the number 2 is 0, then it will print the result number 1 divided by 2, else it will print error division by 0.
Quick question.
If,
You said when can you scroll up in division?
yes, sir?
Can you scroll up where you was showing division? Can you scroll up? Yes,
Yes.
you said if number equal to 0. So can you double check if that's the correct statement?
Yes, sir, it's correct. It's not showing an error.
No, the word you should say is number not equal to 0. What you written here, number 2 is not equal to 0.
Okay, sir.
So if it's equal to 0, it will give an error of division by 0, and that's what you are doing here. No, that's fine. You wrote it already. That's how you write not equal to.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so if there's equal to, it's if you see choice equal to 4, that there are two equal to sign. And if num exclamation mark equal to 0 means if num2 is not equal to 0, then try dividing it. If it's 0, then you have printed here error division by 0 error. See?
Okay, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So then if the choice is equals to 5, then first we'll write a number and it will, and the square root uses the math dot square root function to calculate the square root of a number. Then if choice is 6, uh, it will calculate the square or cube of a number based on the user choices. Now, if choice is equals to 7, then it will calculate the percentage using the formula part divided by whole multiplied by 100. At last, if the choice is 8, then it will round off a number to a specific number of decimal places using the round off function. Okay, so now I will run it. So like if I'm doing the percentage, we will take the part value 25 and the whole value 100, and it will give us the result 25.0 percentage. Just like if we are doing a round off. So I will select a number to round and decimal place will be 2, and like this it will give us the answers.
Okay, perfect. I see division by 0 error when you press X. Why is that happening?
Sir, I tried a lot to fix it and I also searched a lot about it, but it's still not
Yeah,
removing from there.
yeah. I can see it. Can you go back up?
What, sir?
We can look now. We can fix it now because I know why it's happening. Because similar thing happened when we were doing demo, like our class in I noticed what I was doing, so maybe it's the same thing you are doing too. You go up, you
Okay,
can fix
sir.
it now.
Here, sir.
Where the division by error, where are you printing that?
Here, sir. It's
Okay,
in English.
so what it's saying that if choice is 4, look at your else. Else should be the if choice is equal to 4 body or if num is not equal to 0 body.
Sorry, sir. I didn't
So,
understand.
see this in Python, and honestly speaking, it's a little confusing for me too when I was looking because I work on other programming languages as well. So in other programming languages, when you are specifying a body of code or like a block of code, it is usually uh, within some curly brackets, right? But in Python, if you want to specify a block of code, you actually align it with indentation. Did I tell you indentation like you tab a space? So if choice equal to 4 is in a different column and if num is not equal to 0 is in a different column. Do you see it?
Yes, sir.
So that's how it defines which code block it is. So if you read your code, so if choice equal to 4, then it will see if num not equal to 0 and print the result. But the else function, else command that you specified, based on the column where you have placed this else, it is reading as if choice equal to 4, then do this. If choice is not equal to 4, then what it will do? It will print the error division by 0. So what you need to do? Just move this else below the other if. Press a tab here and then
Here.
press tab here too. Yeah.
Like this, sir.
Yes. Now read it. It make sense now?
Yes, sir.
So that's the issue. Now try again and see if it's happening.
Okay, sir. Sir, it's still coming.
So maybe doing what's happened when you do 8. Can you go where's the 8?
Sir, it's rounding off a number.
So can you go 8?
Okay, sir.
What around division by 0? Is there a division by error here as well?
No, sir, here's
Okay.
not.
Okay, go up. We'll see. Go back again. Division by 0 in percentage calculation. Look at this below. If whole equal to 0, okay, it's happening in say and go up again. More up, more up. Okay, so let's see from here. If choice in this choice equal to 1, do this, choice equal to 2, this, choice 3, do this. Scroll down. Okay. Okay, so it should do this. Division was 0. Can you save and then run again? It should not do it. Maybe it's
Okay,
not
sir.
refreshed or something. and run again. Now try.
Yes, sir. Now it's not coming.
Okay, so now what happening was, so you were running from terminal, right? And you were specifying a file.
Yes.
So why it did not happen before? Because we did not save the code in the file. The other way of
Yes, sir.
running is on the play button on the top.
Yes, sir.
So if you run through the play button, then it will run whatever you have written, even when it's not saved. All right, so this issue is resolved.
Yes, sir.
I know it's confusing in Python, it's the way it is, that if you want to specify a specific block of code, it has to be with different columns. So if choice is equal to 4 is a different column, if num not equal to 0 is a different column, and that's how it's recognizing different blocks of code instead of using curly brackets, which if you look in other programming language, sometimes other than this, you will see this is how they do it, like in JavaScript or C# or Java. But anyways, this is again very impressive, and I'm really proud of you both, and I don't even understand how to express how good it to see you both are doing so good, and that's amazing. And I personally think you should continue learning more. And what do you guys think? Python is a good language to learn more, or you want to explore more languages? So Abir, right now you are unmuted, so you can tell. Do you like Python?
Yes, sir.
Do you like to learn more?
Yes, sir. Why not?
All right. And Kulsum, what about you?
I also do.
It is fun. I mean, I like writing code. Just before I got into this call, I was working for my regular job, and that's coding. And I code in a different programming language usually, and that's called C#. But Python is very popular these days because you can do a lot of things with Python. So, in what areas of interest you guys have? Do you like making games, or you like more into other technologies like nowadays AI is also getting very popular. So if you like to continue, what area you like to continue more, even using Python, I mean. Any thoughts? You like game development, you like AI, which direction? You both are muted.
I think, sir, AI is more interesting.
AI is more interesting. What about you, Abir?
Sir, I think the same.
Oh, that's amazing. So let's do this. I know this was our session for today presentation, and this was amazing. But would you like to continue like in January, most probably because I'll not be available uh, in the next few weeks. But in January, inshallah, I'll be back again. Would you like to continue if we schedule more sessions? And we will do some more advanced Python and programming concept in general, not just Python. And then we'll move to more AI direction. Will that be a good way to learn? Are you guys ready?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
This will be very, very interesting and very exciting. So thank you once again. You both have done amazing job. I cannot tell again how good it is to see. And how old are you, Abir?
Sorry, sir, I didn't understand.
How old are you? What's your age?
11.
Amazing. I mean, at your age, I was not even able to type this. I started programming at 11, but I did not understand anything more than what you guys have just showed. So amazing. I started in a programming language called BASIC. So good job again. And you guys will know who is who. But to honestly speaking, for me, it's not like a competition. It was just to motivate you guys to code and present, not just code, understand and present. These are the all very important aspect of professional career if you want to be a programmer. Like you need to be able to understand, you need to able to write, execute, debug, and another aspect is documentation. So like 2 years from today, let's say you guys need to see what you did in this code. You need to be able to understand that. So documentation, and last but not the least, presentation. So you guys did amazing in all aspects. So just wait to hear from us. But since you are the two people who submitted, so there will be a prize for both of you. So just wait to hear from the DaVinci Tech Communication. And for January, we will start planning a new course for Python with more advanced concepts. And then we will also dive into AI stuff. Okay, then. So congrats again. Inshallah, from my end, you both have won. You both have, there's no one or there's no second. You both are top stars. So inshallah, same as last time, you'll get your prize in coming as prize and certificate both in coming days. Enjoy and let me know if you have any question in the meantime. If you are learning or studying something you don't understand, you are welcome to message on the group and I'll try to respond as soon as I can. Okay then, congrats again and a big clapping round for both of you.
Thank you, sir.
Share your email and contact detail on the group if not already, so they can contact you for your prizes. Okay, take care.